what's going on, everyone? My name is Donovan, and today we're going to take a look at another pair of true wireless earbuds that are very budget friendly, and these things absolutely do not suck. And that's kind of a weird way to say that these things are really good. But my point being here that I've reviewed a lot of true wireless earbuds lately, and I keep saying that they are good true wireless earbuds, and that's also the case here with the Dacom K6H Pro. And it's true with all the other ones that I've said, because if you look at the comments in the videos of the people that have actually bought them, they agree the sound quality is great, the battery life has been really good, and these are no different. So that's what's awesome about true wireless earbuds these days. They just keep getting better and better. When I first started reviewing true wireless earbuds, honestly, some of them were hard to recommend because there were just so many things about them that just weren't good. But you can see these are available for $40, but there's a $3 coupon, so you can get them on Amazon for $36.99. So I'll leave a link down in the description if you're interested in checking them out. And of course, if you do make that purchase through that link, it does help out the channel. So thumbs up to that if you want to help the channel out. So now let's go ahead and talk about the earbuds. So obviously, number one importance when it comes to true wireless earbuds is sound quality, and that's of course true of any wireless earbud, regardless of what we're talking about, whether it's true wireless earbuds or wired earbuds. So sound quality on these, despite the fact that they are very tiny earbuds. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and show you what they look like in comparison to an Apple AirPod. So here's an Apple AirPod. Here is the Dacom K6H Pro. And you can see these things are tiny. So obviously this little piece that's actually going to be sticking out of your ear is a little bit bigger than the piece here. So they will stick out of your ear just a little bit, but these things are tiny. But despite how small they are, they pack a lot of punch. The bass is really good. The lows, mids, highs are all nicely well balanced, so you're not going to get that heavy bass that's going to drown out the mids and the highs. So overall, very, very good sound quality. So that's number one. Sound quality is fantastic. In fact, they're definitely better than AirPods. So AirPods I give, and this is true of whether you talk about version 1, version 2 of the AirPods, I give like a 4.2 out of 5. These, because they are noise isolating, you can see they have kind of this double layer tip. I'm not really exactly sure what you call that, but that two layers give you a lot of noise isolation. So it's of course passive noise isolation. They don't have active noise isolation, but I was using them while painting, as you can see probably from my hands here, all evening, and couldn't hear a thing going on in my house, which was great because it could help me focus in on my painting. So passive noise isolation, these give a lot more bass than you get on a pair of Apple AirPods. Now, just to be clear, these are not actual Apple AirPods. Those are the fakes, but I have the real Apple AirPods, and these are definitely better when it comes to sound quality. So 4.5 out of 5, very good sound quality. And the only reason I don't say like 5 out of 5 is because I've definitely reviewed earbuds that have slightly better sound quality, but it's only slight. These are still very, very good when it comes to the sound quality. All right, so now let's talk about the second most important thing, in my opinion, which is the battery life. So first of all, before we talk about that, let's talk about this charging case. So this is the charging case it comes with. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of the clear, but that's okay. So these pop open. They don't magnetize, so they have like little, I don't know, little tabs there that are going to hold them. The earbuds themselves will magnetize in the case, and you can see that right away as soon as you plug them in, you'll get that red light indicating that they are charging. This little guy right here, this little indicator light, is telling you how much battery is left in the charging case, and as long as it's blue, then you're good. Once it turns red, of course, if it goes blue and red alternately, that means you're starting to get lower on battery. I believe it's 80 to 20% is blue and red alternatively, and then if you get red, then that means it's under 20%. And as long as these are red, that means that they're charging. Once they are done charging, they'll actually, those little LED lights will turn off. So this is the charging case, but notice there is no charging cord, and that's because it's actually kind of strangely built into the case. And I don't say that it's not a bad thing that it's built into the case. It's just abnormal. You don't really get that very often. So in some ways it's good because you're not going to lose it. But this is the thing I don't like about it. See how hard of a time I'm having in getting it out of there. And that's because it's just not very easy to get that cord out of here. But once you do, you have a short USB cable that you can plug directly into your computer. So that little tab, there we go, I finally got it. All right, so that USB is going to plug into a computer. In an hour and a half, you can have a full charge of the earbuds inside the case if they're at 0%. And the case itself will take a little bit longer because it is 1,100 milliamp hours, but you're going to get 18 charges out of the earbuds in the case. And then the earbuds themselves, they say, well, there's a couple different things that they say. They say 6 hours of music, 8 to 10 hours of total usage. So in general, when I'm listening or when I have earbuds in my ears, I'm not just like letting them sit idle because that's weird. But I am listening to music, and when I'm listening to music, yes, 6 hours is definitely legit, which is amazing considering, again, how small these are. So battery life is great, sound quality is really good, and again, a lot of the earbuds I've reviewed lately, that just keeps getting better. And then also connectivity. So these are using Bluetooth 5.0, so as you can see, right in here, if I can get that into focus, there, nope, maybe. There it is, V5.0. So that means they're using Bluetooth 5.0 to connect. Now, that is maybe just a slight negative. Now, Bluetooth 5.0 is not the negative, but I have had maybe 1 or 2 cases. I've been using these over about 2 or 3 weeks, actually more like 2 weeks, and I have had 1 or 2 cases where they have disconnected, where only one earbud was suddenly working. So that's really strange, because usually Bluetooth 5.0 is really good, but that's been like once or twice over a course of 2 weeks. So it's rare, and basically what I did is as soon as that happened, I just popped them back in the case, pulled them back out, and they instantly connected right back up. So that would be maybe just a slight negative that I've had with them, is a connectivity. But overall, again, over the course of 2 weeks, 1 or 2 times that happening is not a huge deal, because honestly that happens with my AirPods on occasion. So that's not completely abnormal for true wireless earbuds. So connectivity is solid, not perfect. The next area to talk about, and this is probably for me the least important area when I'm talking about true wireless earbuds, and that is the phone call quality. So these do have CVC 6.0 noise isolation. There is a microphone in both of the earbuds, so you can definitely use these for phone calls. Are they the greatest true wireless earbuds for phone calls? And a quick answer to that is no. They do a decent job of blocking out outside noise, but I'm definitely not going to say that these are the best when it comes to phone calls. But overall, for me personally, that is probably maybe the 4th most important thing when considering true wireless earbuds. So number 1 is the sound quality. These have excellent sound quality. Number 2 is battery life, 6 hours with how small these are, plus the 18 charges you get in here. You're basically never going to need to charge them, or rarely ever need to charge them. So battery life is excellent. The connectivity could be better, but still not bad. And then phone call quality is still a solid, like I'll give them a solid B-. They definitely work for phone calls. I didn't have any issues talking to the other person, but they did hear things going on in the background, which is pretty common with true wireless earbuds anyways. But yeah, so overall, the Dacom K6H Pro are fantastic. The one last thing that I want to talk about is the button. So these just have a single button here, so you can see that right there. It is an actual physical button, and it's on both earbuds. So one thing that I like to have with physical buttons is the ability to skip to the next song or have volume control, or both. It's nice if they have both. In this case, the button here is going to allow you to do, so I'm going to bring up a song here. So I was just recently listening to The Greatest Show Reimagined. So I'm going to go ahead and play some music, and I'll hit the button once. You'll see the button one time is going to pause the music, so it's already paused. I'll go ahead and hit it again. Should go ahead and play, so perfect, that works. But then a double tap normally would be track forward, but in this case you can see it's actually going to bring up my last phone call, which apparently was to Jet's Pizza. So normally that would be track forward, track backward. You don't have that option here, and there's no option to change volume using the earbuds. So that would be maybe just my biggest negative with these, is that the buttons, I feel like they're lacking a little bit of usefulness, because basically they just play pause. If you do hold them down, they will also give you your whatever you use for your assistant. So of course, with my iPhone, it's using Siri. So you can of course check forward, check backward using that, but that's not very useful in my opinion. So anyways, overall, the Dacom K6H Pros are really great. There are some slight negatives there, of course, but overall, I would say that these are definitely a go, especially at $37. So anyways, again, check them out in the links down below. If you buy them using that link, it helps the channel out. Thanks for watching. Hope this video has been helpful for you, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.